Hello, and welcome to episode 7.3 of my playthrough of Dragon's Dogma. In this episode, I'm going to be doing of Merchants and Monsters. This is a quest available after you start the Worm Hunt quests, but before you finish them. So you have a sort of limited window to deal with this one. What you're going to want to do is, you start off outside of Gransys, outside of Gransoren, the north exit of Gransoren, and sort of run your way across this field. Over in the distance, you can kind of see a pile of rocks. That's roughly where we're going. That is the quarry. Down the road from the quarry is an abandoned mining town, which is where you also find some minor treasure and some goblins. But it doesn't really have any specific plot relevance. We're not too far away from it. Also, I would recommend... most of this takes place inside of the dungeon. So, it's less important what time of day you're going out there. I'd still trek across it in the day, though. Okay, so, if you couldn't tell from the name of the quest, this is a lot more combat intensive than escort duty, in that it has combat, and the combat is actually fairly difficult. We're going to be fighting some more ogres, and those guys are, we haven't fought those since Lure of the Abyss. You see all those square rocks over there? That's an indication that we are near the quarry, as are these goblins. Let's start this fight off proper with a nice charge, slaughtering two of their men without any trouble. Very good. Okay, I completely whiffed that. I still managed to kill Steal from Mira, so it's not all bad. You can see over there the mining town, or the ruins of it at least. And over on our left there is the quarry. Let's head off a little bit into the mining town so you can kind of get a idea. It's not really a huge town, it's more like 2 or 3 buildings. There we go. And it's lousy with goblins, and I believe spiders in some of the buildings. And there's a couple chests, but they're not like super loot chests or anything. So let's head off to the quarry. You can actually jump on these rocks and sort of parkour your way over, platform your way over, and find some chests up there and some minor treasure. But we're gonna go right ahead and talk to Alon, who will give us the quest. Make sure you have plenty of oil, cause...
Oh, hello. As you cannot tell from the look of me, I'm at my wit's end. I've need to travel south through this mine, but the accursed gate won't budge. Despite the dangers, I came this way hoping to shorten my journey. Some shortcut, eh? 'Tis a fine waste of time if the gate cannot be lowered. Do you mean that? You'll see it opened? Aye, 'twould be a most welcome boon. But are you so certain you can make it so? You do seem a strong enough sort, I'll warrant.
Okay, so we have our first objective, is to open the gate. There are actually 2 objectives. They need us to open the gate, at which point we come back and talk to Alon, and he'll tell us to clear the monsters out. We're going to skip talking to Alon, though, and go straight to killing the monsters after we open the gate. Ancient Quarry has a couple of items that are going to be relevant for side quests later on in the game. So we're going to collect those, and I'll point them out as we find them. This place is completely pitch black, so you're going to want to keep your lantern, and probably give a lantern to your main pawn if he or she does not already have one. Ooh, rats. This place is actually fairly difficult for a level. We're still going to persevere. This place is also lousy with mining veins. You can get some really nice ore here. So if you're ever feeling bored after you've completed this, you can just come in here and go nuts. What do we gain from completing this? It's important that we consider doing this even if we're not aiming for the quest. Oh, sorry. If we're not aiming for the hero achievement, as this opens up the path between South and Central Gransys, making a nice little shortcut. It also opens up a shop for us that's better than the stuff at Caxton's at this point in the game. So it gives us a nice little equipment upgrade if we're looking for it. What else do we have? It also makes this place safe. There are going to be guards here and no monsters once we complete this quest completely. Meaning that we can come in here, rest, what have you, and we can also mine everything in peace. Okay, let's go ahead and proceed further in, because we are just about at our first set of monsters. First set of enemies, I mean. I'm just going to hold on to this. See if I can, you know, do a little pranking on some guys. Ah! Armed rogues. And I completely missed. Well, there's a lot of armed rogues, too. Looks like 2 tanks at least. 2 warriors. Sorcerer. Oh, this is not a very good fight. Well, we killed one, though. That's good. I want to get that sorcerer out of here first before I get too invested. And leave me alone, tank! There we go. Let's go ahead and cut him down while he's laying on the ground. Looks like there's only one left. Good job with my pawns taking them out. There we go. Just hold them down so my pawns can finish them off. Let's see what else we got here. Wait, there's a sorcerer? Where was he hiding? Huh. Whatever. He's dead now. Really? If I was that sorcerer, I would have fled. Oh, here we have a little shop front with some more bandits. I think there's only 1 or 2 bandits here, though. Yeah, there's a lot of stuff here. There's some nice food, some gold. There's a golden metal chest. Metal chests, by the way, are the most generally the most valuable sorts of chests. You also have the round wooden chests, and then you have the sort of messed up looking blocky wooden chests, which tend to be the least valuable. But then again, you have some chests that, you know, they have random chances of having certain loot in them, and random chances, or some of them have preset loot, so you can't. It doesn't work out 100%. Like cheaper golden chests might have golden chests you find earlier in the game might have worse loot than wooden chests you find in the late end game. We need a key to access this door, and we can't break through it. So let's go ahead and find that key. Okay. There's a lot of spare loot just wandering around here. You can see Isabel's just picking crap up left and right. It's not necessarily good crap, but we can use it. This area up here has those 2 items I was talking to you about that are kind of important that we want to pick up for a quest later. The first one is in here. Nope.
What's that?
Sour ambrosial meat. Isabella just picked that up. At the earliest opportunity, we want to bring that to the inn to store it and make sure that it does not go bad. Because we need sour ambrosial meat for a quest later, and it's really hard to find. And we do not want that getting rotten if we can avoid it. We also got a final journal entry there. That is going to be for another side quest. And when I make those videos, I will cut back to this footage to point out where we got them. There's a lever over here, but we've encountered the first monster we need to fight. Ogre! We have to fight 3 of these guys to make this place safe for travel. And they're just as tough as they were at the first time we fought them. We're a bit better, though, this time around. And I'm actually going to get rid of some of these throwing items. See if I can nail them with a rock. Nope. Fun fact, though, if you throw a rock at a goblin and manage to hit it, it takes off a good half of its health. I'll just throw some incendiary weapons at him first. Mira, you shouldn't cast so close to him. Very good, Mira. Okay, let's go ahead and get out those throw blasts. Keep pelting him. There we go. Where's the second one? There we go. Haha. His arm's on fire now, thanks to our inventiveness. Ooh. You can see we're already sort of hampering him a bit. We have a much better party this time around, I think. Ooh. Okay, remember this mechanic? He will randomly pick up party members, or yourself sometimes, and run away with them to try and eat them. A couple hits to the head will make them drop them, and when you're held, you can sort of... Oh crap, no! This actually legitimately surprised me when this happened when I was recording. Anyways, let me just fix this real quick. There we go. It's really hard to struggle out of this, even if you're trying your best. So I managed to get lucky there that he ran far enough to where I could have adequate time to escape. And I just barely made it. He is really in pain. Looks like Isabella's almost down. Oh, she ate a moldy apple. If you hadn't noticed that, items are best when they are moldy. So moldy apple heals a lot more than a fresh apple. And of the 2 of them, you generally want to wait for stuff to become moldy before you eat it. Obviously, sometimes you don't have that luxury. It also sells better if it's moldy, too. So you can buy food from someone, wait for it to mold, and then sell it for a profit. Or it's the same for souring. So, soured and mold are the best. Fresh is okay, and rotten is the worst. Oh, he's got me again. He barely did any running this time, too. So I had no time to escape. Crunch. Yes, it is. But it's almost dead. Hey, let go of Mira. Oh, that's rain. Never mind. There we go. And it's dead. Good job.
What's this?
Let's go ahead and press down on this button. Okay, this will actually open up the gate. So let's go ahead and push down. Takes a while. We've seen these in the prologue when we were playing as Savin, remember? We didn't need to press on. We didn't need to press on in that one though. Now it's telling us to report back to Alon. We are not going to do that because there's plenty more to explore here. And we also have to clear out those monsters, so it would not behoove us to run to Alon and just waste our time. We still have... Oh, I probably should have opened that. And I'm trapped. Yeah, we are close to the undead area here. Very nice. Okay, let's head and see if we can find, Well, no, I know where it is. Just head through, not there. Through here. There we go. Man, Isabella.
This looks interesting.
You're picking up everything. I think these cutscenes are pre-rendered since I'm not in any of them. This little area down here is filled with undead. Oh, we finished a notice board quest, though. That's good. You can kind of hear them speaking around before you actually start. Fortunately, we have multiple mages here, meaning this is going to be a cakewalk. Oh, we gained a vocation. We only need one more to get to rank 9, which means we can switch over to our next vocation for a couple levels. Which will level up to 9, and then finally, we'll begin our time as a Mystic Knight. Y'all excited? I'm pretty excited. Uh-oh. That was effective. Who's hurt? Oh, she was probably being held by a zombie.
It was a fine scrap, if I may say so myself.
I think you can, Isabel. That was pretty good. Beautiful. Not... Okay. Nuts. Oh, yeah, there's also a bunch of vernal mushrooms here. I don't use them since I don't really mix stuff, so... If you are into the alchemy, you might want to look into it. Go ahead and eat this moldy apple. And a couple of these, other food items I have, just kind of boost up my health a bit. And also clear some of my weight. Go away, please. So here's the other side, and we still need the key. We can't bash our way through. So, I know where the key is, and that's where I'm going to take y'all next. Since we have to go sort of toward the front anyways, to get the key. I like that Isabel's picking up these skulls since I need them for something, and I'm not really paying attention. This little branch out here is a dead end, however it leads to some... a couple chests, some loot, and a couple snakes. Lots of potions, too. Lots of heartbud milks and juices. And some gold. I don't know if you hear it, but Mira's doing some mining, too. Silver ore! She's getting some good ore here, too. Nice find. Okay. Bit further, we're gonna backtrack back to that first button we came across, and that's actually the way we need to go to. It leads to dead end, like a really dead end. However, that's where we find the quarry key, which we don't really need, but hey, we're doing it for the sake of completion. Okay, so let's all pile up here. You can say that while you're standing on the panel, Mira. Come on, Isabella. And rain just phased right through them. I wonder what you'd do if you were alone here. I guess it might take forever. I think it'd be pretty annoying, personally. Okay.
Seems the duration the gate stays open varies.
See over there? That's where our key is. Got a nice little highlight there. Oh, no, I'm poisoned. And thanks for the halidum, Isabella. So that's pretty much all we need from there is the key. There's nothing else in there. That's the exit, so let's head out this way down here. Are you mining again, Mira? Yeah, I guess she is. Okay. Oh, she warped back to us. Okay. Forward is where we are going to want to go now. After we open up the store, of course. Oh, let's steal some food, too. We will probably need it for the battle ahead. It gets pretty crazy. Especially if you do it really badly. It's a flask of water. I don't know why Isabella is so obsessed with flask. Oh, she might have the inclination that makes her, hunt for stuff, you know? Hunt for objects to pick up. Good job, Brian.
There was a side path here somewhere.
This leads, there's a way down here. You can jump down and it'll lead you back to the main room. So it's a one-way shortcut if you're really needing. I'm actually going to go ahead and make a save here, though. And I'd go ahead and recommend y'all do the same, because I actually died at some point and I needed to make this save. I'm glad I ended up making it, so that I did not have to backtrack. If you do die without a save, it just puts you back to one of the last time you pressed a button to make it to make the gate go down, so it's not too bad. Also, past these spiders, do you hear? Yep, we have one of our friends, the ogres, ready and waiting for us. Let's go ahead and say hello. Hello! Okay, now, here's what you want to do. You want to run. You want to run here far enough down to where your pawns will start following and they will not stay and engage. You're going to want to bring and lure the ogre down a bit down this hallway. Make sure he's following, but you do not want to fight him where he was originally spawned, because there's another ogre just down the hallway, and if he's stealing one of your pawns or yourself to use as food, he can very easily run right into the other ogre. What a way to welcome yourself, by the way. So let's go ahead and kill him down here. I'm going to show you one interesting trick here that I find is pretty cool, since I was not aware of it until I just tried it on a whim. So let's go ahead and you can see how we're burning him, and burning is a very good spell, it's a very good status effect. It gives a constant DOT. It can be easily infected. Mira's using a lot of shadow magic, which I approve of. However, remember all those flasks of oil we held? Check this out. You can throw it on him, he comes drenched in oil, and he catches on fire a lot easier. He also burns a lot hotter. It decreases his fire resistance. So every time, every dot that happens is hurting him that much more. And you can see we just nuked through like 2/3 of his health right there. I mean, 1/4 of his health, and like, no, that's about right. 2/3 of his health right there. He's just about dead, all thanks to that oil. And that was probably the easiest ogre battle that we've had yet. No, definitely. I didn't even get hit. Very nice, everyone. Handsomely done. Let's go ahead and let them heal up, Mira. Then we shall go and engage the third and final ogre.
I'll take that.
Good for you, Isabella. It's a good thing they're gathering all this gold, because we're going to need it for when the shop opens up. The ogre has a couple things stacked against it. One of which is he spawns in this little dead-end area, where there is quite a bit of TNT. So I'm just going to go ahead and firebomb him first. That's right. Let's see if there's any more firebombs I can go pick up... No. Nope. There we go. Let's do the same thing. It worked for us once. Let's make it work for us again. Okay, Mira looks like she's getting ready to do a fire attack. Very good, Mira. Oh man, he is burning terrible too. Yep, he's down to half health. This place is a bit more difficult in my opinion to sort of combo him down in, because he has a lot more room to maneuver. You can't really get him trapped in a hallway sort of area. What's hitting him? Oh, someone's black magic spell is hitting him. I don't think that's Isabella, but it might be. I don't really know what spells Isabella has, other than Anodyne and Halidom, since that's why I picked her up. Leave Mira alone now. Come on, that's not even funny. We're coming, Mira. Oh, he tripped. If he falls off, if he steps off a ledge, he will automatically drop who he's holding. So, we got lucky there. Rain's down. Actually, I think it's just all around better than a Cyclops. Cyclops has more, HP. However, it lacks the mobility, which makes the ogre a very wily foe. Okay. Make sure when you throw up your shield you are facing the direction you want to be. Because you can kind of see, it sort of locks you into whatever direction you are guarding. So if you aren't careful, you will throw your shield up while you have your back force face to the enemy you want to block. Okay. I'm glad Isabella is using her curatives. Believe it or not, there are a lot of pawns who will not do that. I think I'm going to take care of some curatives here as well. Some horsebutt milks, though. There we go. I feel reasonably secured. Okay. Ugh. I would feel bad about using another oil flask on a single ogre, so I'm not gonna do that. I got lucky there. Oh, don't kill Rain. Rain's gone. That's something you can do, is climb on their back and fake them out into dropping on their back to try and crush you. Beautiful, done. This is an annoying part right here. He's just going back and forth, knocking people around. It's really stupid. This narrow flailing is working against us. Let's go ahead and get Isabella up first. And there we go! Rain went ahead and finished it off. Good job, everyone! Both Mira and I leveled up, so we didn't need to heal, since you automatically heal up to max. Sorry, Mira, didn't mean to pick you up. You automatically heal up to max when you level up. So it can come as... what's the word? It can come at a very fortunate time. Okay. Here's a little crappy chest. Oh, ogre bone. Let's see what this is. Equipment. There we go. Doesn't change my stats. Looks like it doesn't do much except, well... we'll go ahead and give her Mira this ogre ring. It at least increases her defense a little bit. And according to what it said, it makes you harder to knock down or something, which, given that she's a sorceress and has these ridiculously long spells, that'll come in handy. I'm also going to let her, also just cut out her mining like 5 different veins. This little area where the ogre is filled with veins. So you can mine a whole bunch of ore. And yeah, it took me like 50 seconds to mine through it all, so I just cut it. We have another door up ahead, which is locked, of course. And that's the exit out over there. That leads us down to South Gransys. So, we're going to come back to that after we finish exploring these passages. We can't get through here because it's blocked.
This looks interesting.
Really, I'm thinking that you should be able to cut your way through these boards regardless of what side you're on, since they have these really wide gaps in the door, which I bet you could shove a sword through. And, you know, especially someone like, say, Rain or Andrew, my Arisen. Oh, goblins! Let's go ahead and massacre their entire tribe. There we go. That was... that actually made me feel a little guilty. Another ring of goals. Very nice. Man, Isabella, you don't need to pick everything. Jeez. While I'm thinking about it, let me go ahead and, where is it? There we go. Let me go ahead and grab that sour ambrosial meat. Because I want to really drop that in the, in as soon as possible so that it does not rot. Just noticing another vein there. Mira's mining, though. And here's the door, right up here. And...
Opening this door will make
see, look how easy that was. I bet we could probably do that with, on the other side with a nice stab, you know? And right out here is the exit. Let's go ahead and see what we have out here. Nice. We are in a place we have not been yet. We're actually down the path a little bit from a place that's going to be pivotal to a main quest here in a little bit. You can see roughly where we are. This would be a long trip if we hadn't unlocked this, so kudos to us. I'm going to go ahead and cut running through the dungeon and speak right to Alon again.
Happy news, that. You are a wonder, sir. I'll not tarry about then. With this road open, the merchants of the capital will have an easier time bringing in goods from afar. 'Tis a fine thing for sellers and buyers alike, having trade on the rise.
I concur. Okay, so Alon disappears inside. You can come back later. There are guards wandering around. You have infinite stamina. And Alon has opened himself up his shop.
Muster up the grit, and any place makes a fine storefront. Little in the way of competition in these parts.
Anyways, thank you for watching, and have a good day.